Bored of recycled isekai pics and fake hype? Perfect. Today we're counting down 10 fantasy escapes that actually slap, from chaotic god-tier madness to cozy dopamine feasts. Lock in, because this list is built for pure watchlist resurrection tonight, fam. We begin with number 10. Number 10. The wrong way to use healing magic. You think this is just another isekai with a polite support class? Yeah, that's the lie. The premise is simple. Ordinary guy gets summoned and shoved into healing magic training. The twist is that healing here feels like military conditioning plus controlled suffering, not sparkly I cast bandage nonsense. I'm going to be honest with you, those training sequences hit like a boot camp fever dream. Mud, bruises, wind pressure, bodies pushed way past comfort, then healed just enough to do it again. Moving on to number 9. Number 9. Sasaki and Peeps, you expect a cute bird mascot comedy and nothing else? Buckle up, because this show swerves lanes like it has no fear of traffic laws. Premise. Exhausted salaryman buys a bird that's secretly an absurdly powerful sage, then stumbles between modern life grind and fantasy world politics. Twist. It's not one tone. It's corporate dread, secret organization intrigue, and deadpan absurdity stitched together on purpose. I'm going to be honest with you, the quiet office scenes are weirdly oppressive in the best way. Fluorescent fatigue, stiff conversations, dead-eyed routine. Then boom, fantasy negotiations and power flexes start cooking. Now looking at number 8. Number 8, chillin' in another world with level 2 super cheat powers. You think this is pure wish fulfillment fluff with zero bite? Lucky you, because it absolutely is fluff, just really good fluff with surprising emotional glue. Premise, guy gets dismissed as weak, then unlocks ridiculous power at level 2. Twist, instead of non-stop flexing, the show leans into comfort chemistry, found family warmth, and low-stress progression that still feels rewarding. I'm going to be honest with you, this anime's strongest move is vibe control. Village scenes feel warm and breathable, food looks illegal at 2 a.m, and battles are paced so you never feel lost in effect spam. Sliding into number 7. Number 7. No longer allowed in another world. You think this isekai gag is just sad writer in fantasy world and done? Yeah, absolutely not. Premise, a gloomy, self-destructive author gets transported and reacts to hero tropes with exhausted disgust. Twist, beneath the comedy is a sharp satire about purpose, performance, and whether people deserve second drafts. I'm going to be honest with you, the tonal balance here is criminally underrated. 1 minute you're laughing at absurd deadpan delivery, the next you're sitting in this strangely melancholic silence while characters reveal very human damage. Visual direction helps a lot. Expressive faces, dramatic pauses, and framing that treats awkward emptiness as intentional texture. Halfway point. Number 6. Number 6. Ishura. You want straightforward plot rails and one chosen hero? Wrong show. Ishura is built like a tournament of nightmares where every combatant feels like final boss material. Premise. Demon King is gone, but the world remains broken, and monstrously skilled contenders clash for supremacy. Twist. It's less adventure party and more mythic deathmatch anthology with political fallout attached. I'm going to be honest with you, this one feels suffocating in a good way. The world design is harsh and textured, ruins, war scars, and civilizations held together by fear. Animation prioritizes lethal clarity. Attack intent is readable, movement has personality, and each fighter's style broadcasts identity before dialogue even starts. Cracking the top 5. Number 5, the banished court magician, aims to become the strongest Nuthid. You think this is another revenge copy-paste with a salty ex-court mage? That's the bait. Premise, a court magician gets cast out and decides to build from nothing. Twist, instead of instant domination, the series leans into craft, discipline, and a deliciously petty but focused climb. I'm going to be honest with you, the appeal is in the process. Spell development scenes feel tactile, chalk circles, layered incantations, calibration failures, and small breakthroughs that feel earned. The visual style favours clean magical geometry over random glitter explosions, so every technique reads like deliberate engineering. Now stepping into number 4. Number 4, Overlord. You think Overlord is just edgy power fantasy with skeleton drip? Come on, you already know it's deeper and weirder than that. Premise, top-tier guild leader gets trapped in his game avatar and commands Nazarik's terrifying denizens. Twist, The real tension isn't whether he can win fights, it's whether he can perform godhood while improvising leadership under non-stop pressure. I'm going to be honest with you, this show's atmosphere is its super weapon. Throne room scenes drip with ceremonial dread, camera angles exaggerate hierarchy, and every Guardian interaction feels like political theatre with execution stakes. The animation shines when it embraces scale, magic bursts, monster formations, battlefield perspective shifts, while sound design does heavy lifting with ominous choirs, low brass intimidation, and dead air pauses that scream someone is about to vanish. Top 3 time number 3. Number 3, God's blessing on this wonderful world. Season 3. You think Season 3 just repeats old jokes with louder screaming? Nah, this is refined chaos science. Premise stays classic. Dysfunctional party keeps failing upward through quests, debt, and bad decisions. Twist this season is rhythm. Comedy timing is tighter, character bits hit harder, and the group chemistry feels like a band that finally mastered its worst habits. I'm going to be honest with you. Few shows weaponize embarrassment this effectively. Kazuma's smug plans explode in seconds, Aqua becomes a portable disaster generator, Megumin commits to theatrical nonsense, and darkness remains chaos in armor form. Visual direction amplifies every meltdown. Exaggerated expressions, snap zooms, and reaction cuts that land like punchlines. But it's not just gag spam. The fantasy city life has texture, and occasional sincere beats remind you these idiots actually care about each other. Runner-up slot not number 2. Number 2, Tsukimichi, Moonlit Fantasy Season 2. You think this is just another overpowered exile story where everyone claps for the MC? That's the lie. Premise: Makoto is rejected by a goddess, shoved into a harsh world, then builds his own ecosystem of allies and monsters. Twist in Season 2, the political game expands hard, and power now carries logistics, diplomacy, and consequences. I'm going to be honest with you, this season feels bigger in every direction. Town development scenes are weirdly addictive. Trade routes, social structure, and cultural clashes make the world feel alive, not decorative. And finally, number 1. Number 1, Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill Season 2. You think ranking a cooking isekai at number 1 is illegal behaviour? I hear you, but wait until this season starts serving. Premise: Mukoda survives fantasy chaos through modern grocery summoning and shared meals with monstrous companions. Twist: food isn't a gimmick here, it becomes diplomacy, bonding, and emotional recovery wrapped in ridiculous flavour animation. I'm going to be honest with you, this show is comfort engineering at God tier. The cooking cuts are insanely tactile. Oil crackle, steam lift, sauce gloss, knife rhythm. Every dish looks like it should have legal restrictions. That's the countdown. Now it's your turn. Which pick are you starting tonight? And which one got robbed on this list? Drop your rankings, start a war politely, and I'll pin the spiciest take tomorrow.